Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Miami versus Pitt college basketball matchup on Saturday, January 27th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK, you'll get 15% off. If you're looking for that one-on-one concierge style service, if you're someone that makes big bets, trying to take it to the next level, we offer that product as well, but it's not on the website. You got to text the number you see on the screen. It's the only way to get those products is to text. But anyways, let's get to this one. We got Miami taking on Pitt. You know, Joe Lunardi does not have Miami in the field of 64 for the NCAA tournament, you know, as of last checkup in bracketology. And actually, I didn't see it. I only saw he was a guest on one of the halftimes of a game that just happened to be on one of my TVs. And said there was only 3 ACC teams in right now, and Miami wasn't listed as one of them. So a little bit of backwards math there, but certainly don't follow bracketology, but especially not in January. But the thing is that the Canes haven't been at their best, 13-6 on the season. They've taken some losses that are pretty inexplicable, like the loss to Louisville and even the home loss against Florida State. This is not typical of what we've seen from the Canes the past few years, and especially the expectations from this team is actually a little bit higher because they went to the Final Four last year. They went to the Elite Eight 2 years ago, and this year they have pretty much the same team back that they had last year, except for Wong, who was, phenomenal, but still, they have a lot of good players on this team, and certainly the expectation was that they would be better than this. So I believe that the Canes, maybe their best basketball is ahead of them. They started the season pretty strong. They were nationally ranked for the better part of November, December, but like I said, tailed off recently. Pitt 4-1 on the road this season, straight up and against the number, 12-7 overall, and we've seen the good and the bad from Pitt this season. With Pitt, the wins over Georgia Tech and Duke, so this is their third consecutive road game, and of course outright wins as a 12.5-point dog against Duke, as a 2.5-point favorite in Atlanta against Georgia Tech. Meanwhile, they had lost at home to Duke and Syracuse prior to that. Beat Louisville at Louisville, lost at home to North Carolina, lost at Syracuse. This Pitt team is kind of all over the map, and the thing about them is, they've been pretty much better on the road than they have been at home in the ACC play. Miami finally bounced back to the win column with a win at Notre Dame after that buzzer beater heartbreaker at Syracuse. They had also lost to Florida State, win at Virginia Tech, that home loss to Louisville, and the overtime loss against Wake Forest. That one's going to leave a mark. But actually they have a win over Clemson, who Joe Lunardi has in the field of 64. Doesn't make a lot of sense, and like I said, it all plays out in the end. But we know that Miami's defense is stellar. We also know that Miami's offense is one of the best in college hoops. So, all it takes is for the Canes to just play their game. I think Pitt is underrated defensively, but at the same time, and that's why they've had their success on the road, is that they can play defense. But I think in this one, Miami just more balanced on both ends of the court. I'm going to take Miami as it's getting into must-win territory, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.